Progress of Gaganyaan Mission calls upon scientists to aim for Indian space station by 2035 and sending astronauts to the moon by 2040. Prime Minister launches maritime projects worth 23,000 crore rupees, unveils long-term vision document for blue economy. Supreme Court refuses to legalise same-sex marriages, asks Centre to set up high-powered committee to address concerns of same-sex couples. President Droupadi Murmu confers 69th National Film Awards. In Tamil Nadu, 11 people killed in explosions at 2 firecracker factories in Sivakasi. And in ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, the Netherlands set a target of 246 runs for South Africa in rain-marred fixture at Dharamshala. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today chaired a high-level meeting to assess the progress of India's Gaganyaan Mission, the country's first human spaceflight mission, and to chart the future course of its space exploration. During the meeting, the Prime Minister asked scientists to aim for new and ambitious goals for the country in space exploration. He called upon them to aim for setting up of an Indian space station by 2035 and sending the first Indian to the moon by 2040. This move will build on the success of the Indian space initiatives, including the recent Chandrayaan-3 and Aditya L1 missions. To realize this vision, the Department of Space will develop a roadmap for moon exploration. We have a report.
Prime Minister Modi called upon the Indian scientists to work towards interplanetary missions that would include a Venus orbiter mission and a Mars lander. During the meeting, he expressed confidence in India's capability and affirmed the nation's commitment to scaling new heights in space exploration. The Department of Space presented a comprehensive overview of the Gaganyaan mission, including various technologies developed so far, such as human-rated launch vehicles and system qualification. In the meeting, it was noted that around 20 major tests, including 3 uncrewed missions of the human-rated launch vehicle, are planned. The first demonstration flight of the crew escape system test vehicle is scheduled on 21st of this month. The high-level meeting evaluated the mission's readiness, affirming its launch in 2025. Diwakar, Akashvani News, Delhi.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today inaugurated the third edition of the Global Maritime India Summit in Mumbai through video conferencing. The Prime Minister also unveiled Amrit Kal Vision 2047, a blueprint for the Indian maritime blue economy. He also inaugurated and laid the foundation stone for maritime projects worth over 23,000 crore rupees that are aligned with the vision document. Speaking on the occasion, the Prime Minister said India's economy is constantly strengthening in a world dealing with economic crisis, and the day is not far when India will become one of the top 3 economies in the world. He noted that the government's vision of ports for prosperity and ports for progress is bringing transformational changes at the ground level.
Ports for prosperity, ports for progress का हमारा विजन धरातल पर लगातार बदलाव ला रहा है, लेकिन हमारे काम ने पोर्ट्स फॉर प्रोडक्टिविटी के मंत्र को भी आगे बढ़ाया है। इकोनॉमी की प्रोडक्टिविटी को बढ़ाने के लिए हमारी सरकार लॉजिस्टिक्स सेक्टर को भी इफेक्टिव और एफिशिएंट बना रही। भारत अपने कोस्टल शिपिंग मोड का भी आधुनिकीकरण कर रहा है।
Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan today launched the India Skills 2023 competition in New Delhi. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Pradhan highlighted the skill competition's importance in showcasing unique and varied talents of the nation's youth. The minister added that the new education policy NEP will bring skill upscaling and rescaling to meet the market needs and boost employability. Later, speaking exclusively to Akashvani News, Mr. Pradhan talked about how to make education more effective and affordable.
क्वालिटी, अफोर्डेबिलिटी, एक्सेसिबिलिटी, जेंडर इक्विटी, ये सब एनईपी की रिकमेंडेशन है। आज भारत सरकार पहली बार 1 लाख करोड़ की ऊपर से गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की इन्वेस्टमेंट बढ़ा रही है एजुकेशन सिस्टम पे। नए गवर्नमेंट स्कूल खुल रहे हैं। ये केंद्रीय विद्यालय संगठन क्या है, नवोदय विद्यालय की रचना क्या है। भारत सरकार 700 से ज्यादा एकलव्य विद्यालय शुरू किया ट्राइबल बच्चों को पढ़ाने के लिए।
Campaigning for assembly elections is picking up in Mizoram, with political parties making all efforts to reach out to voters. The state BJP unit today accused the Congress of playing vote bank politics. Party spokesperson Lalremsangi Fanai, in a press conference, accused the Congress of misleading the public by playing the religious card during elections. On the other hand, interacting with media persons in Aizawl, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi said the party is developing a new vision for the hill state with a focus on economic empowerment of all sections of people. Mizoram will go to polls on the 7th of November to elect 40 members of the State Legislative Assembly. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The Supreme Court today refused to tweak the Special Marriage Act to legalise same-sex marriage. The court also refused to strike down Section 4 of the law to allow a non-heterosexual couple to marry under the law. A 5-judge bench led by Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud agreed with the centre's view that tinkering with the law could have a cascading effect on other laws. The court advised the central government to set up a high-powered committee headed by the Cabinet Secretary to address the concerns of same-sex couples, including ration cards, pension, gratuity and succession. President Droupadi Murmu conferred the 69th National Film Awards in New Delhi today. Addressing the gathering, the President said she was very impressed by this year's award-winning films, which tackled problems like climate change, girls trafficking, oppression of women, corruption and social exploitation. President Murmu stressed that ideals like national unity should be spread through cinema.
इस पुरस्कार समारोह में हमने भारत की विविधताओं और उनमें निहित एकता का दर्शन किया है। यहाँ उपस्थित प्रतिभाशाली लोगों ने अनेक भाषाओं, क्षेत्रीय विशेषताएं, सामाजिक मान्यताओं, उपलब्धियां और समस्याओं को सार्थक अभिव्यक्ति प्रदान की है।
Speaking at the event, Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur informed the audience that the government stands shoulder to shoulder with the industry in its efforts to counter film piracy, and it has brought the Cinematograph Act to curb this menace.
फिल्म जगत की बहुत लंबे समय से मांग थी कि जितना हम कमाते नहीं उतने से ज्यादा पायरेसी में उड़ जाता है। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की सरकार ने पिछले पार्लियामेंट सेशन में सिनेमाटोग्राफ एक्ट को पास करवा दिया है। पायरेसी के खिलाफ एक बड़ी जंग हम सब लड़ रहे हैं और उसमें सरकार आपके साथ खड़ी है।
Veteran actress Wahida Rahman received the Dada Saheb Phalke Award at the ceremony. Speaking on the occasion, the legendary actor said she is humbled and honoured to receive this award.
Honourable Minister अनुराग ठाकुर जी और सारे जूरी मेंबर्स का मैं बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करती हूँ। मुझे लकीली बहुत अच्छे टॉप डायरेक्टर्स, प्रोड्यूसर्स, फिल्म मेकर्स, टेक्नीशियंस, राइटर, डायलॉग राइटर्स, म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर्स और संगीतकार सबका बहुत सहारा मिला। ये मैं अवार्ड अपने फिल्म इंडस्ट्री के सारे डिपार्टमेंट के साथ शेयर करना चाहती हूँ।
Nikhil Mahajan received the National Film Award for Best Direction for his Marathi film Godavari. Allu Arjun received the Best Actor Award for the action drama film Pushpa The Rise.
तेरी झलक शर्फी श्रीवल्ली नैना मदक बर्फी।
The Best Actress Award was shared by Alia Bhatt for biographical crime drama film Gangubai Kathiawadi and by Kriti Sanon for comedy drama movie Mimi.
सुना है कि उनको शिकायत बहुत है। सुना है कि उनको शिकायत बहुत है। तो फिर उनको हमसे मोहब्बत बहुत है।
rocketry The Nambi Effect, directed by R. Madhavan, took home the Best Feature Film Award. Pallavi Joshi received the Best Supporting Actress Award for Kashmir Files, and Pankaj Tripathi bagged the Best Supporting Actor Award for Mimi. RRR bagged the award for Best Popular Film, providing wholesome entertainment. Directed by Vivek Agnihotri, received the Nargis Dutt Award for Best Film on National Integration. In Tamil Nadu, 11 people were killed in explosions that ripped through 2 firecracker factories in Virudhunagar district. 10 people were killed and 2 injured in a cracker factory blast in Rangampalayam at Sivakasi this afternoon. 1 person was killed in another blast at Sikkanayakapatti, also in Sivakasi. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has announced ex gratia of 3 lakh rupees each for the family of those who lost their lives in the incidents. The war between Israel and the Palestinian terror group Hamas has entered its 11th day today, following the fatal attack on the country by Hamas terrorists on the 7th of this month. Israel continued its airstrikes across Gaza as a ground invasion looms, and Hamas kept up a barrage of rocket attacks, while tensions also mount near the Israel-Lebanon border. The total death count on both sides has reached close to 4,200. The combination of airstrikes, dwindling supplies, and Israel's mass evacuation order for the north of the Gaza Strip has thrown the tiny territory's 2.3 million people into upheaval and caused increasing desperation. In a related development, U.S. President Joe Biden will pay a solidarity visit to Israel tomorrow. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken made the announcement in Tel Aviv today. Talking to media after meeting with Israeli Prime Minister, Mr. Blinken said the United States has secured assurances from Israel on working to bring foreign assistance into the impoverished and blockaded Gaza Strip as Israel prepares a ground offensive against the Hamas-ruled territory. French President Emmanuel Macron also announced that he will soon visit Israel. Russian President Vladimir Putin has said Moscow wants to help prevent a humanitarian disaster in Gaza. Meanwhile, External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar today said 286 more Indian passengers are on their way back home from Israel under Operation Ajay. In a social media post, the minister said 18 Nepalese citizens are also on board the flight. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people of the country and abroad in the Mann Ki Baat program on Akashvani at 11 a.m. on the 29th of this month. People can share their views on the Namo app or MyGov open forum. They can also dial the toll-free number 1-800-11-7800 and record their message for the Prime Minister in Hindi or English. The phone lines will remain open till the 27th of this month. People can also give a missed call on 1922 and follow the link received in SMS to directly give their suggestions to the Prime Minister. Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports has approved a list of 303 sportspersons across 17 sporting disciplines for participation in the upcoming Asian Para Games in China. The ministry also cleared a total of 143 coaches, escorts, officials and support staff to be part of the Asian Para Games contingent. The athletes list comprises 191 male and 112 female athletes, with the largest contingent of 123 athletes being cleared for athletics events. In the ICC Cricket World Cup, the Netherlands have set a target of 246 runs for South Africa at Dharamshala in Himachal Pradesh. The match has been reduced to 43 overs a side after rain delayed the start of the game. In reply, South Africa were 89 for 4 in 18.4 overs when reports last came in. Earlier put into bat, the Netherlands posted 245 for 8 in 43 overs. South Africa had won the toss and opted to bowl. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reviews progress of Gaganyaan Mission, calls upon scientists to aim for Indian space station by 2035 and sending astronauts to the moon by 2040. Prime Minister launches maritime projects worth 23,000 crore rupees, unveils long-term vision document for blue economy. Supreme Court refuses to legalise same-sex marriages, asks Centre to set up high-powered committee to address concerns of same-sex couples. President Droupadi Murmu confers 69th National Film Awards. In Tamil Nadu, 11 people killed in explosions at 2 firecracker factories in Sivakasi. And in ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, the Netherlands set a target of 246 runs for South Africa in rain-marred fixture at Dharamshala. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.